Hi, hello. Hi, everybody. Again, welcome back. This is our last lesson, 404. My name is Andrea. We've got Alcine.
Hi.
So we are going to continue with our learning of the basic steps from Guinea, West Africa. And we're going to, again, talk about the importance of the drumming and the dancing going together hand in hand. By now, I hope everybody has been able to recognize the drum signal for the rhythm cuckoo. We've been doing a rhythm called cuckoo, which is a celebration rhythm from Guinea, West Africa. And the signal sounds, and when it sounds, it tells us to start, stop, change our dance moves, and we need to respond to it in kind. So let's one more time listen to Alcine play the signal for us for cuckoo. Yes. All right. One more time. And if you're at home, go ahead and sing it back to us. Bo-ba-do, bo-ba-do, bo-bo. Ro-ba-do, bo-ba-do, bo-bo. Ro-ba-do, bo-ba-do, bo-bo. All right. So that's going to be our signal. And now we're going to listen one more time to the rhythm of cuckoo. And we're going to clap to the downbeat and practice clapping and bouncing. Here we go. Here we go. And stop. All right. Okay, so just a reminder, you don't need anything special. You can just dance in a space that's large enough to get your body in a spot that's about the same size as when you make an X or, an X shape with your body. You don't need any special clothes, just something you can move in. And you can feel free to wear bare feet, which is the tradition. Also, it's really good to have some drinking water, okay? To stay hydrated, which is really important for you to do when you're exercising and the like. All right, so before we go into today's lesson, I did mention in lesson 2 that I would be talking a little bit more about the difference in the tradition between the village tradition of Guinea and the ballet tradition. Okay, so village tradition is basically anytime there's a happy occasion, people get together to celebrate through drumming and dancing. And nothing is choreographed. Usually there's a big circle that is placed around that forms around the drummers, and the dancers go in one by one with one simple movement, or they run in, do one simple movement or two simple movements, and then go out and let someone else come in. Sometimes we have friends that come in together and do a few moves in unison and then just jump back out into the circle, clapping and enjoying everybody else just jumping in and jumping out as the spirit inspires them. With ballet, this is the tradition that we're learning. Ballet is African ballet, okay? So it doesn't mean like ballet like that. It means ballet as in a choreographed production that also has musical arrangements and musical, like a whole musical tradition of having things arranged and broken down into special parts to make interesting music inside the rhythm, okay? So with the ballet style, we will be learning, we do steps moving across the floor, because eventually ballet style is done in a performance setting on stage, okay? All right, so now we're going to get into the review of the steps we did last time. We did variations of the basic steps, okay? So I'm going to go through them with you one by one facing you, and then I'm also going to turn around so we can do them together, okay? So first things first, position. You want to make sure your feet are, this time we're going to do a little more than shoulder width apart, okay? And you want your knees to have a slight bend. All right. Now we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 with one arm coming forward. So let's do the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we're going to do that with our 1, 2, 3, 4 foot pattern which is the first dance step that we learned. The variation comes with the arms, okay? So let's try that. Rope-a-dope-a-dope-a-dope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rope-a-dope-a-dope-a-dope, and stop. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn around in a moment, and Alcine's going to play for us. We're going to start with clap and bounce, and then we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 variation. Here we go. Clap and bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then stop. All right, now we're going to try that with a little movement. Now to review, when you do movement, it's called traveling. And instead of stepping to the side like we did when we did it in place, sorry, this way, we're going to step slightly forward, okay? And it's going to make a little zigzag pattern. So instead of going side to side, you're going to step forward to the right, step forward to the left, step forward to the right, step forward to the left to help you travel just a bit. Now, you don't want to take huge steps. That might throw you off. Start by making small steps, and as you begin to get the feel for traveling with that particular step, then you can feel free to increase the distance of your steps to create what we call in French a grand pas, which means big step or wide steps, to take up a lot of space and be really big and powerful on stage. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to turn around, we're going to do clap and bounce, and then we're going to practice traveling with the first variation of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do it without the music first. Okay, so you want to step 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step forward here and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and stop. All right. Okay, let's try that with clap and bounce and the drums. Here we go. Clap and bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hope you did well with that. Okay, now we're going to do the open close variation, which are the same feet as the first open close. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. But the arms are going to take 2 counts to go open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Let's put those together. Feet and arms, open, close, open, close, open, close, and open, close. Okay? All right. So we're going to do that with the music, clap and bounce, and then open, close. Clap and bounce. Open, close. Okay, now we're going to try it traveling. Same thing with the 1, 2, 3, 4 step. You're going to step a little forward each time. So I'm going to turn around here and I'm going to step forward instead of to the side. Okay, so instead of to the side, you're going to step forward, 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 forward. Okay, let's try that together. So clap and bounce and then open close variation traveling. Here we go. Open, close, clap and bounce, open, close. All right, hope you did well with that one. Okay, now we're going to move on to reviewing the raise the roof. Remember, with the raise the roof step, our foot pattern was kick, 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 kick. Okay, we're going to keep that foot pattern, but instead of having our arms raising the roof, we're going to do chicken arms. Okay, so everyone, let's review this. You want to put your arms into a T. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Don't have them up by your ears. You want to relax your body. Then you're going to bend your elbows slightly to give you more like a W shape. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your elbows are going to tip up, then down, up, and down. Okay? And you're going to do that with the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for every kick, your elbows are going to pulse 2 times. Okay? All right, let's try that together. Clap and bounce, and then raise the roof variation with the chicken arms. Here we go. Here we go. Clap and bounce. Chicken arms. All right, excellent. Now we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to turn around and we're going to travel with this step. Okay, you're going to travel. Here we go. Clap and bounce. Chicken arms. All right, excellent. All right, so our last step is fast feet. Fast feet is like jogging in place, except this time we're not going to be jogging in place. We're going to be traveling, okay? So when we do it in place, though, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be the same. But our arms, instead of crossing like we did the first lesson, we're going to have our arms swing up and back, up and back to the count of 4, okay? So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, over, through, down, up, down, and up. Okay, let's try clap and bounce and then fast feet with the variation of the arms. Here we go. Clap and bounce. Fast feet. All right, let's try traveling with fast feet. So I'm going to turn around. We're going to have you do clap and bounce and then fast feet traveling. Here we go. Clap and bounce. Fast feet. All right. Okay. So now we're going to work on the very last step, which is strike a pose. Now, when you strike a pose, we want you to kind of pick your own dynamic, unique pose. When we did our pose where everyone did the same thing, our uniform T pose, we did a step with our left foot and a step with our right foot. So we want you to think of that as 2 counts. So 1, 2. Okay, now with those 2 counts, you can come up with whatever unique dynamic pose you like. So you can maybe make that step a little more pronounced with a jump, jumping off your left foot onto your right. 1, 2. If you're going to do that, you can have your arms roll back and up, swing back and up like this. 1, 2. Or they could come all the way around. 1, 2, which is quick. Okay, that's just an example to give you something to work with, some inspiration. Or you could do something like 1, 2. So 1, 2. Or you could change the arms to do something like that. Bum, bump. You'd have to move quickly. Or maybe some of you want to do 1, 2, whatever you want, okay? So let's try facing the same direction. We're going to do everything from the beginning with the variations, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into open, close. Into the chicken wing. Into fast feet. And then our unique pose, whatever you decide to do. Okay? We'll do that facing forward. Here we go. Clap and bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, close. Chicken wing. Fast feet. All right, make sure you can hold your pose for a couple of seconds. So something that you can definitely balance on. Nice job. All right, let's take a little water break and then we'll go back and try it again. All righty. Let's try it again. Same thing, me facing you, but I want you to try increasing your stance just a little more than you had just now and doing a little hip hinge where you're bending slightly at your waist. So in order to do this, you want to make sure you're squeezing your abdominal muscles slightly and using your thigh muscles so that you don't hurt your knees or your back. Okay? So it looks like this from the side. And you'll be doing your movements from this position if you can. Challenge yourself. Here we go. Clap and bounce and all the rest. Clap and bounce. One, two, three, 4. Open, close. Chicken wing. Fast feet. All right. Okay. One more time from the back, and then we're going to do a cool down. Here we go. Same thing. Clap and bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, close. Chicken wing. Fast feet. All right, give yourselves a big hand. Okay, and take a little sip of water. Excellent. All right, let's do our conscious cool down. So why don't you go ahead and close your eyes and really tune in. This is a warm up or a cool down that we've done all 3 sessions. So you can watch if you want, but if you're feeling like you know it well enough, I encourage you to close your eyes down. You're going to breathe in your nose and out your nose, or in through your nose and out your mouth. You decide. Okay, so you're going to take a deep breath. Lift your arms up, stretch up to the sky, and then you're going to bend at your hips, so a hip hinge here. Let your arms droop down like a rag doll. Hold it for 1, 2 counts, and then slowly, like a rag doll, with the head and arms coming up last, you're going to roll up. And as you do, inhale, big deep inhale, bend at your waist, hip hinge, down slowly. Let your head hang and arms hang for 1, 2. Bend your knees even more and roll up slowly. Last time, breathe in and out. Hang and rise up slowly. Okay, excellent. So once you've risen up and are standing, go ahead and put your hands on your heart. And you just want to tune in. This is going to be tune in and tell. So if you can think of a word or a phrase that describes how you're feeling right now, go ahead and feel free to think of that. There are absolutely no wrong answers. If you are watching on the stream, then you can type your comment in, your word or phrase in on the comments. Or if this is something you're watching pre-recorded, you want to tell a mentor, an adult mentor. Before Alcine takes off, let's give him a big hand. He is my teacher, and I've had lots of teachers, but Alcine has taught me the most about Ghanaian drumming and dancing that I've ever known. He's clearly a strong man lifting this boulder. Thank you so much for joining us. Please keep dancing and moving to music. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just fun, and you can learn a lot through expressing yourself through movement, and we encourage you to try and keep it going. Thank you so much.